Hi guys, this is Hecatehoney with Jammies Tarot for today. So this is going to include a channeled message as well as some cards. I don't know, today's been crazy. I was like trying to do a puzzle and I just got this pressure in my head, on my neck, and then like my head started going and it was crazy. So dude, okay, anyway, so this is the channel mess. One, I've been humming this song all day. Obviously, there's a Pat Benatar series going on because Friday, I was like, yesterday? No. Friday, I had Shadows of the Night in my head, and now today it was We Belong, and it's like, we belong together, and it's like, okay, you look up the lyrics, so, whew. It pretty much like sums up like, you know, we're in this darkness and that you're not sure when we're supposed to be together, if this is the right thing to do, but it's okay. Like we belong together, and like whether we deny it or accept it or whatever, for worse or for better, we belong together. And this just makes me think of spirit. Like we as individuals and beings, I feel like, okay, this is my belief, that before we're born, it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. And then this was the channeled message kind of validated that. It's like before we're born, we're on like a choose your own. I get really excited when it's channeled messages. I don't know what happens. Okay, so before we're born, there's it's kind of like choose your own adventure books. Like we decide we're going to go through this karmic cycle and this obstacle and this challenge and this adventure, and, you know, overcome these old cycles that our soul and our spirit like needs to learn. And then what spirit further explained and clarified is that, you know, we're almost like little gods that are having experiences, and God is experiencing through us, and to accumulate knowledge and understanding, so then we become creator gods and we create our own little universes, such as the one we're in now. And it feels so real that it's really hard to detach, and it has to feel real so that we can like learn these lessons, right? And you know, I don't know if you know this, but we keep coming back to the same lessons until you learn them, which can be very frustrating. And in my own experience, you know, like in the past, I've dated dudes who I needed to learn a lesson of detachment, and also that I need more emotional support. I can't date like an emotionally unavailable person. So FYI on that one. That's just a little example. There's way more. But, you know, we're in this matrix, and that we learn these lessons, and that we encounter other souls, other spirits, and sometimes we have them with us for a reason, a specific reason, a season, or a lifetime, but that we can't always take them with us. And there's people who like we pick up as part of our tribe, and right now we're being kind of called to release things, feelings, people. And I feel like that song was trying to say, you know, you need to feel your feelings and release them, but we're all still one together. So like whoever you encounter, we're all one. Like we're all going through similar experiences or different experiences to learn these lessons, and to, you know, become more knowledgeable and understanding and tolerant, and to raise the vibration. And the thing is, we don't really truly let people go. We take them with us because they're part of our experience. So you never really have to truly let someone go, but in this, say, manifestation, in this spiritual like lifetime, you have to let them go and release, and that's okay. And accept each other. So then then spirit was telling me I need to do a reading, okay? And so I pulled the King of Pentacles and the Prince of Cups. And so the King of Pentacles is all about like stability and being content with what you have and abundance. But what these two cards have to do with is like, first, you gotta feel the feelings and release them. Release like the stagnation, the attachments, which totally went along with like the channeling. And that we're holding in these emotions, but we need to let them go and feel them. And it kind of goes back to what I've been like, what I've been like led to tell you guys before, and then it completely goes along with like Mercury retrograde and this whole new moon that's coming up. So ask to let go of what no longer serves you, what's blocking you. It's like you know, a lot of times we don't want to feel our feelings because it's the fear of the fear. Like, I'm afraid if I let all my fear out, it's going to overwhelm me and I'm going to drown. But really, the truth is, it's more like, it's not like a tip of an iceberg where there's way more. It's more like it's an inverted iceberg where it feels really big. And but once you start to let it out, it's going to dissipate down into like a little bit of fear and you'll be able to get through it. So I don't know if any of that made sense. I also got some like specific things that were given to me by Spirit. Okay, so sirens, jugs, pancakes, Monopoly, and private sessions. And then there was also a special message of aging is okay, wrinkles are okay, and that it's all part of our experience and what we're supposed to go through. Oh, the other thing is, I don't know how to explain this. In this matrix, not everyone we encounter is a real spirit, is like a real soul. They're creations of the matrix to help us go through this specific adventure. So you may open yourself up to someone and they're not really a someone. They're just like an automaton or something. I know that sounds totally weird, but I just want you to know, like, release, follow your joy. Because once you follow your joy and find, like, when you follow your joy to your purpose, and then once you start doing your purpose, everything else is going to open up. So don't be afraid. Like, I've had to do a lot of shadow work to allow myself to feel my feelings. Like, I am a stuffer. I like to eat. I like nicotine. I used to drink and do drugs. And the thing is like, as I've given stuff, I like to spend. As I've given stuff up, those are all fixes. And as I stopped those things, as I stopped drinking and drugging, and then, you know, as I stop eating, as I stop spending, more and more emotions are coming up for me to feel. But the more I allow myself to feel them and be authentically in my feelings and like acknowledge these feelings and be like, okay, I know you're scared and it's totally okay. And we're going to feel afraid for right now. And then we're going to let that go. Like, if you can do that, that clears a lot of blockages and it allows you to be more joyful and to feel more. And the thing is, when you block yourself from feeling like the pain or sadness or fear, you also block yourself from feeling the joy, the love, the understanding, and the compassion. And we want to feel those things. So go through those more darker feelings so that you can get to the more higher vibrational feelings and follow your purpose. Because the thing is, once you're on your path, your purpose, it's joyful living. Like, doing this and sharing these things with you, I feel so good. And I'm also much more open to like Spirit to lead me, to tell you these things. But it's a joyful, happy feeling. But I've also gone through a lot of pain and sadness and hurt, you know, and old traumas I've had to deal with. And you know what? It was totally worth it. So do the shadow work. I have a shadow work pamphlet coming out that I did with another guide. And we're probably going to put it out on our websites or whatever. But I'm getting ahead of myself. It's not out yet, but we already finished it. So yeah, so do your shadow work. And if you have any questions about that, message me. And anyway, love you guys. Stay in faith. Follow your joy and your purpose, and allow yourself to feel those feelings and like the abundance of the King of Pentacles and this contentedness with where you're at is going to be where you are. Where you're at is going to be where you are. Love you. Bye.